All right, hello everyone. Here we're back for hole 6 here. And it's going to be Sunshine Glades par 3. What I usually do is a quarterback very low power ball. For instance, the new Voyager ball is probably going to be good here. Well, we'll have to see what the wind is first. Let me not get too carried away talking about balls until we see the wind. I got to make sure it's not a tailwind. I am going to bring sniper quarterback. Disregard what I said about balls temporarily, because if we get a mega tailwind, the quarterback approach isn't even going to be a feasible one. I have a hunch that they're not going to give us a tailwind here, but I thought that about the last 2 holes as well, and then we did. Okay, so this is kind of what I had in mind and was expecting anyway. So let me go ahead. I might just time out here. Give myself a little bit of setup time. So what I usually do for day 1 is just try to, kind of wing it a little bit. So here we're going to use maybe right around 5 spin or so. 5 tail spin, somewhere in here. And you can see what I'm doing with my offset guide. I am getting a little bit tight on time. Just for sake of ease here, I'm going to kind of go 1 per ring. If I get it off, I'll get it off. But if I don't, that's okay too. So I did use about 1 per ring. Let's see how this comes. Let's see if it rolls through. Nope. So we're going to want to go beyond 1 per ring. So one of the things that I might want to do is just go off my max ring adjustment to kind of keep this easier, and I might go maybe plus 20%, so about 2 rings extra. Judging by what I just saw with the land zone, I know I was pretty close to 1 per ring, maybe just a little bit light, but it was close. So an extra 20% is going to push it 2 rings. Had I hit the fringe there, one of the things that I can do is I can just tweak my spin a little bit as well. So if you guys saw that I think I used maybe 5, you might want to recheck and actually store that in your memory bank, what I actually went. You might want to take off, a quarter of that spin to let it have a little bit more run out. What I was trying to do, you could see that I left the ball guide, it was running down the hill and then it still stopped short. So you'll just need to kind of factor that in. But tomorrow we're going to probably try some kind of 20% adjustment, offset that ball guide, try to get the speed a little bit closer. And by Wednesday, we should be pretty dialed in for that one. So the par 3s, those are the hardest ones to get dialed in. Very first attempt, sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. Those are definitely, the most challenging ones, because the biggest problem is we're in zones where we've never been on any setup. Like we have no exposure hitting that tee shot other than, two tournaments in existence from the Master Tees. If you guys heard about the new updates coming, the Tour 10, Tour 11, Tour 12, that's the good thing. They're actually putting you on, well, for 2 of those, I think it was 11 and 12, they're going to give you the 3rd tee deck, which is going to be a very useful tool for practicing. The only thing that I don't like is they're not putting all the courses in there. So hopefully they do the best to kind of rotate those out so you can start to practice all the holes in the game from the 3rd tee would be nice. But in any regard, try, making some adjustments there from off of what I suggested to you guys. Good luck with that hole, and, do expect revisions from me. And I expect, tomorrow we'll get a lot more dialed in now that I'll actually know what I'm doing. So good luck there, and catch you guys on hole 7.